Good morning. Today we're going to try to install the microwave oven combo. So we're bringing it into the house right now. I have it on a pallet and I just put it on my tire dollies that go under vehicles so you can move them around a garage. So it's really easy to move. I just have to get it over the threshold right now. So I'm going to lift up the back end of the pallet and then Drew is going to move the tire dollies into the house. We'll set it down and then roll it into the kitchen. All right, you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. It's okay. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Get the other one up there. Yep. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Looks good. Cool. Leave this right here for right now. Step one of removing the old oven microwave is to turn the power off. I've already done that. You can see the control panel is blank. So the next step is to take off the oven door. One, it reduces the weight a little bit. Two, it allows me access to the trim screws so that I can take the trim pieces off the side. And then once I have the trim pieces off, I can take the mounting screws out of the cabinet and then slide the oven out of the cabinet. These come off. Comes off. There we go. Yep, this is gonna come down.
Did you work out?
I want to protect the tile floor.
Why don't we put the rollers under here so that we don't have to lift it up and put them under?
I don't want them to roll when we step on these, so I'd rather have a solid pallet surface. And then once we have it on there, it's not that hard to lift them up. So I'd rather do it that way just so that this doesn't roll when I step on it as we're pulling this out.
Okay.
All right? Okay.
Down and out?
Okay, we're gonna lift and pull. Lift and pull. Lift and pull. And set it down.
Watch your fingers.
Back, fingers out.
Yep. Good. Ow! I hit that. That hurt.
Goes up in the back.
Oh, okay.
In the back up there. So we gotta just empty this cabinet out real quick.
Okay.
They actually did that correctly, which is nice. They put a junction box in the wall. All right, we're clear.
They're up.
Okay. Just stabilize this one, Terry, if you don't mind.
Will do.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Yep, I see it.
What do you see? Oh, it's a little wide for the space.
It can fit.
Sort of. So this is not going to fit through because it's too wide. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn these sideways.
Okay.
And we're going to put this edge long ways right next to these bolts. Okay?
So right here.
Touching the bolts underneath as close over as you can get. Keep going. There you go, like that.
We haven't done the touch-up paint on that yet, so you should be good.
So we've got the old oven out. We've got the new oven ready to go. I've actually shimmed up the floor of the cabinet so that it's nice and level. The previous oven tended to sag just a little bit towards the back because the floor was low compared to the ledge. So I've shimmed it up to be completely level with the edge of the cabinet, so everything should slide nicely and it'll be supported equally all the way across on the floor of the cabinet. So the next step is to wire up the new oven. A new oven and my electrical supply are a 4-wire system. I have a green, which is ground, so that'll go to the bare wire coming out of the wall. And then I just have a white, a red, and a black, which match the white and the red and the black coming out of the wall. So it's as simple as connecting these wires back up to the supply, making sure that the electrical connection caps are secured, putting them back into the junction box, and then making sure that this wire comes up on top of the unit like this and doesn't fall behind it. The fact that our power comes up through the top of the cabinet that it sits in to the upper where the power supply is will help make sure that the wire doesn't fall down behind the unit when we're installing it. So right now I'm just going to install the power and then get the cover plate back on the power supply. Hold everything in place.
Don't you just have to twist them together and then cover them?
So what I really just have to do is get them both into the hole. And when I twist this, it will twist them together.
Oh, okay.
So it's just a matter of getting both ends all the way in there. There we go. Man, you're just getting a little tired. Clamps the wire in place to the faceplate, helps secure it so that it doesn't move around. Yep. Nice and secure.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm going to measure this to make sure that the opening is the right size. Basically 43.5. This is 41.25, so I have to make this opening a little bit bigger. Not a big deal. This goes all the way up to here as a faceplate, so you can cut it to the correct opening size. For the width, it should be good. We're at exactly 29 inches, which should be plenty. So this comes out to 29.75. So we'll have basically, yeah, we'll have a little bit of, we'll essentially have about a 1/2 inch overlap.
So
that we have to
you just have to cut that real quick.
cut this real quick. Yep, and I'll do that with a jigsaw. I downloaded the installation instructions for this unit from the interwebs, and it has the cutout opening height of 43 8/19. Thanks, LG. 8/19, really? Like, I wish I was making that up.
Where is it? Let's see, hold on.
Right there. 43 8/19.
That's funny.
So 8/19 is a little bit less than 1/2 inch. 8/16 would be 1/2 inch. 9 1/2/19 is 1/2 inch. So we're just a hair under a 1/2 inch. The jigsaw, which is what I was using, works fine, but it's really slow. So I'm gonna try and speed things up with this. Okay.
One.
Tip back. Okay, hands underneath.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, lift. Slide, watch your fingers.
Cool.
All right, now that everything's in, I just need to put some mounting screws in to hold everything solid in the cabinet. Each side has 4 screws. There's 2 here, 2 up in the side underneath the microwave door, and then the same thing on the other side. So I'm gonna grab some screws and finish installing this.
Is that enough? Does that work? Do you need help with that?
Nope.
It's kind of like around the door.
Mm-hmm. A little bit.
Yeah, like right here. See it?
Mm-hmm.
So satisfying. Ah,
All right, you ready?
indeed. Well, it turned on.
Cool. Yeah, the circuit didn't trip, so everything should be good.
Yeah, it looks good to me.
Just lock up the electrical box.
All right, sounds good. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching today's video. If you would like to support us, please subscribe to our channel and like this video.